Hey guys, so I'm back again. I'm going to be doing another anti-haul. This is mainly about Christmas stuff or stuff that's just newly releasing. So let's get started. Also, disclaimer that even though I'm not gonna buy these products doesn't mean I hate the brand overall. In all of these categories, I love all the brands. I just don't like some things that they come out with and stuff like that. So let's get started. First off on my list, I have the Urban Decay Distortion Palette. I just am not into this. I just think it doesn't look that pretty, and I just don't really like this palette because the whole top row is a little like light shimmery shades, which I really want more like dark, nicer shades that I can put all over the lid. And so this I'm just gonna pass on. I don't really know how much it is, but just overall I would pass. I'd rather get like the Heavy Metals little palette they came out with that's like lace flat. So I'd rather get that if you're into like colors and stuff like that rather than the Distortion palette because it just isn't that great compared to the other one they came out with. The next thing on my list, I might have mentioned it but I don't remember, is the White Chocolate Bar palette. This just seems way too pastel for me. I'm more into the new one they're coming out with is the Chocolate Gold, and I'm definitely going to pick that one up compared to the White Chocolate Bar palette. And since it's about 50 bucks, it's a little expensive to buy something that I don't really actually like that much. The next thing I have is the Metal Crush Highlighting Palette from Kat Von D. I feel so bad saying this because I really like Kat Von D as a person and what she stands for, but I do not like the highlighting palette she came out with or she's coming out with. It's only like 3 shades. People are super into those colored highlighters right now, so I'm not into them that much. That reminds me, I forgot to put highlight on today. That's super sad. Okay, I'll put some on before I go to work, but I'm super sad now that I don't have it on. So yeah, basically I'm just gonna pass on it because it's colored highlights, even though I really do like Kat Von D as a brand. I want to see what else she's coming out with and see if I'll pick some of that stuff up. The next thing I have is the Becca Light Waves Highlighting Palette. It's really pretty, but it's kind of expensive just for 3 highlights, and like they said before, I don't know if they've personally said this, but a lot of people say that they just reuse highlights and stuff. We'll reuse the colors and stuff, and I already have a lot of Becca highlights, so I'm just going to pass on that one for right now. It's a little too expensive, and I probably have all those shades in my collection already. The next thing I have is the Too Faced Unicorn Collection. I'm just like over the unicorn thing right now. I'd probably be back into it when it's Halloween, but I feel like if they really did want to bring out this collection, they should have brought it over Halloween because I feel like people are more into like costumes and stuff like that, and right now people are kind of over the Halloween thing, and unicorns, they're more into Santa and all this Christmas stuff now, and so I just think it's kind of like not great timing of when they wanted to bring this out. I haven't really looked at the collection that much, but I probably won't be buying anything from it because it doesn't really intrigue me that much. The next thing I have is the Storybook Cosmetics Mean Girls palette. I looked at this palette and it was not my favorite at all. I do not like the color selection they have in there. The colors don't mix well together. They're just kind of like over here, like different colors and stuff. So I'm just going to pass on this. I've never bought anything from Storybook Cosmetics, but if they do come out with something I'm really into, I definitely will pick it up. The next thing I have is the Gigi Hadid collection by Maybelline. They collaborated with her, and I just am not interested in any of the stuff she came out with because it's just way too expensive for the drugstore. Like that palette that has like a whole bunch of stuff in it, yeah, but it's like 20 bucks and it's from the drugstore, so it's like, why is it that expensive? You know, like, I can't believe, like, drugstore prices have gone up so much. That's why I try to, like, get coupons and save as much money from the drugstore because their prices have just gone up so much that it's kind of making me sad overall. Just for this collection, I really do like the packaging, but I just think it's a little too overpriced just for a name on it. Just like Tati said on Glam Life Guru, the eye palettes that they have, it's like $5 or something more just because her name on it. So I really don't like when collaborations do stuff like that, when they just put a name on something and they jack up the price. Like Jaclyn Hill's palette, hers was a little more expensive just because like the quality and stuff and the packaging. When she put her name on Becca products, they didn't jack up the price, as well as when just like a lot of other brands collaborate, they don't jack up the prices just like Maybelline did. So that's what is kind of turning me off with that, just because they jacked up the price just because of a name. And then the last thing I have is the Dose of Colors Hidden Treasures palette. I don't want this one because I think they came out with something like this last year. Just like the pans are like crooked and everything, and I just cannot deal with that. I can't believe they would do that. That wastes a lot lot of packaging and they could have put way more shades in there to suit more people. I don't even know how many shades are in there, but there's not that much as they could have done, or they could have made the pan sizes bigger, or make the packaging smaller and make it cheaper. So that's kind of annoying for me. So overall, I'm just gonna pass on that one. So this is a pretty short anti-haul. I kind of breezed over everything really quickly, so comment below if you have any other questions about any of the products that I mentioned, and also tell me down below what you are anti-hauling, because it is the Christmas season and everything is coming out, so we cannot obviously spend all of our money on every single new release. So I bet you guys have some products that you're not going to buy, so please tell me down below, because I'll love to talk to you about it and see if we kind of have the same anti-haul stuff, and I think that'll be fun. So guys, I hope you guys like watching this, and I'll see you guys later. Bye guys!